The following stretching exercise video is not meant as a replacement for professional healthcare advice. If experiencing pain, numbness, tingling, pressure, or dizziness in the body while attempting the stretches and/or exercises, stop immediately and consult your healthcare provider. Welcome to Innate Body-Mind Healing. I'm Dr. Teresa Wookich. We're going to work with some very gentle beginner upper body stretches right now. Anytime we work with the upper body, we bend the knees because we want to protect the lower back while working the upper back. What we'll do first are very easy chin tucks. Most people, because of postural things at the computer looking, have a bit of an overarching of the neck. The chin is high. What we want to do is level that. We want to bring it back to normal so that we can open the posterior elements, the back of the skull, back of the neck, and keep it nice and strong in here. One way to do that is just by doing some chin tucks isometrically. So what we'll do is I will have you just tuck your chin and hold it. That's it, for maybe a count of 3, count of 5. We're keeping the head on our surface. We don't lift it up. And then we release. And then we'll do another. Perfect. And then release. You can do 5 of those, 6 to 10. They're very gentle, very simple, but what you will find is that this begins to open up, which is really a wonderful thing. Eliminates a lot of neck pain, a lot of stress, and a lot of headaches oftentimes. The next thing is to make sure that our range of motion in the neck is good. One way to do that, again, we can do it lying down. We don't have the weight of the neck holding up the head. So we're going to relax that and let the neck really stretch. So I would have you first do a chin tuck because that's just a nice range of motion. Forward. Great. Come to neutral, please. And then turn to one side and just let it rest. And then turning to the opposite side, letting it rest. And then coming to center. And then if it feels good, doing ear to shoulder. Good. One ear to shoulder, and then perhaps even rotating the chin down a little bit to get a nice stretch in the neck, and the opposite side. And then down, rotating a little, so we can get a little bit of this here, which is something everyone could use. And coming to center. The other part, aside from the neck, that often gets very tense is certainly the upper back and the shoulders. A lot of times the upper back is stressed because the neck is stressed, and the other muscles that get very tight are the pectoralis muscles right here, because oftentimes we're out here in the world, they get tight, we're on our computer, they get tight, we're on our phones, they're tight. So what we want to do is open those up and get the shoulder blade on the back. So while lying down, which is a very easy way to do it, we're going to just flip our palms, and that brings our shoulder blade right on the back. It opens our pecs, it opens our neck muscles on the side, which is great. We can also attempt then, if we're lying down on a bed or a ground surface, to extend our arms out to like a T. Both sides, we'll keep that one like that for now. I'm holding this one because I don't want it to dangle. That's not the way to stretch. And then a more advanced would be to do a gold post arm, just like this, or goddess arms in yoga. But that's a wonderful way, and you just rest there. Just rest and let it gently stretch. Coming back. Those stretches, again, can be performed, I would say, I would do them at least twice a day, once in the morning, once in the evening before bed, and then if you happen to go out and you feel like you want to stretch, you're certainly welcome to do them anytime. There's another pectoralis stretch that's very easy to do. Again, all you need is a wall. So what you'll do is place your arm against the wall, your palm, okay, against the wall, making sure that, again, your shoulder blade is on the back like this. You don't want to overarch your lower back, however. So keeping your pelvis tucked just a little bit in the back, but keeping this open. Next would be using the opposite leg, sort of a fencer stance to move forward. Right. Keeping the back protected at all costs, okay? If it hurts a little bit, you're going to tuck the pelvis just a little bit to protect your back. In this position, you're stretching here, the pec, you're stretching a little bit of the neck and the whole entire arm, which is helpful. The other thing you can do, again, making sure your neck is here, is back a little, tuck your chin a little bit, and you can even turn to the opposite direction and give yourself a little bit of a stretch in the scalenes. So we're going to do some standing upper body gentle stretches. We'll start with a really nice posture, of course, always making sure the chin is slightly tucked, and we're going to tuck the chin and then roll in a sort of half moon way, so the ear over the shoulder, and then come back again and to the other side, just like that. Never wanting to go backwards with the neck. Coming back again, chin very close to throat, and going to the other side, just like that. If we find that there's a part of the neck that might be a little tight, we're just going to let it rest there. Let it really stretch, and that'll be very helpful. Great. There's a way also to do a really nice, I'm going to have you face this way, to do a really beautiful way to actually, this can be very tight on people, the back, right? The upper back is at one of the tightest spots on most people. There's a great stretch that's going to really allow us to stretch that area, and it's the only one I found that really works well. So if you're familiar, you might be familiar with eagle in yoga, and eagle arms would be where you would place your arms, palms up, one on top of the other, elbows crossing if you can. And then bring your hands together. If you cannot bring your hands fully together, palms together, you can certainly bring back of hands together, okay? Some people can't make it all the way, and that's fine. First thing we do is we bring shoulders down, shoulder blades down, and then we're going to lift elbows and fingers to the sky. And that is going to stretch this area right here. And we're going to move our neck around because it's really not about the neck, this one. It's really about the upper back here. And we want to make sure that that's what we get and we don't keep the neck tight. We're going to bring it back down and we're going to reverse the arms. You will probably feel the difference here. Again, bringing it together. First step, shoulder blades down. Always important. And then elbows and fingers to the sky. Getting a nice stretch and also moving our neck just so we can keep that moving and not recruit neck muscles there and get too tight. And then we just unwind, and that's a wonderful exercise to get that up part of the upper back that is so difficult often to stretch.